And then somebody tweeted us like, oh, so what do you guys think of the new Twinnies? Me and Natalie like, just because you're twins doesn't make you twins.
Hey everybody, Eric Curto here, and I am so excited to share with you guys part 1 of your Amazing Race cast preview video. I'm going to be joined by last season's winner Josh of the Beekman boys, as well as America's favorite twins, and my sidekick Michelle will be here too. Now, they're going to fill us in on what they think of this season's cast from what we know so far, and filling us in on what they've been up to since last season. Then, later on next week, I'll have interviews, video mashups, and a lot more stuff with the actual cast from this season in your part 2 video. Now, you guys know the deal. You can follow me over on Twitter. I'm at Reality Recaps.
Hey, Michelle from the Bronx here. You can find me at You Got Bronx on Twitter.
Hey, it's Josh Kilmer-Purcell, one half of the Beekman boys, and you can find us on Beekman1802.com or on Facebook at Beekman1802boys at Facebook.
Hi, it's Natalie and Nadiya. And you can find us on Twitter, Natalie EEN and Nadiya, and yeah.
All right, so how do you guys want to do it? Do you want to watch the little cast previewy thing first?
Sure.
Okay, so you ready? Here we go.
11 compelling teams with the most diverse cast ever.
We know their weaknesses, we know their strengths, we know their phobias. I think we're going to get a very, very competitive race.
Tall, short, black, white, Republicans, Democrats, people with bung knees, beer bellies, some who are fit, some who have six-packs, some who have no packs at all.
We'd shave our heads, we'd eat just about anything. We paid to jump out of airplanes.
Short of any of our own physical limitations, we'd do anything. I will shave J-Lo's hair and turn it into a wig for myself with $1 million.
There's some tough teams out here, but I think being firemen, I think we're pretty tough too. I don't want anybody to count us out.
I think people underestimate it. I mean, we're not models. I mean, we're not, well, maybe we are, but we're not, you know, best in shape.
We watch the show and it's like, there ain't nothing we can't do on there. It all looks easy.
All the years we've been together, you've had me do some crazy but this has got to be the craziest.
If I can keep her perked up and go, we should be all right.
As long as they don't boss me around.
We met playing roller derby, and we have played together for the past 3 years.
As soon as I met Mona, I was like, she's one of my people. We each have 3 children, so we're sort of not your traditional roller derby girl. I'm sure they were looking for tatted up Pierce, and they got us. She's really hoping to find love, romance on the race.
I don't think I'm going to.
You might, you never know.
Well,
That's when it happens, when you least expect it. My grandpa is John Wayne.
so hopefully I got like a little bit of toughness passed down to me.
But she's a direct descendant of Daniel Boone, and he passed on none of his pioneering skills to her.
We had like, I don't know, it had to have been at least 3 or 4 different groups of people say, you guys are like perfect for the Amazing Race. And
Yeah.
we're like, I don't know, maybe. Then we started getting addicted to the show, and we're like, I think they're right. I think we would be good at this.
Every time we came back from a trip or did something crazy, they'd be like, you guys have to go on this show. It'd be the perfect show for you too.
He's my dad, but he's also my best friend.
We've shared a lot, including cancer. Both Connor and I are cancer survivors. 2 years ago at this time, he was undergoing chemotherapy. To be able to be healthy and be sitting here to do this together is just an unbelievable opportunity.
You know, we're hockey players.
I've been playing 10 years, man, professional.
I've played in the NHL for about 8 years and another 7 in random areas overseas, kind of a little bit everywhere. If you take a look at his teeth, there might
missing a couple teeth being a hockey player.
I'm sure that didn't hurt any, and I've kind of got the hockey hair going, so it's a little combination of both.
Don't hesitate, dominate. That's back, Joey. Quick.
What bonded us immediately was just YouTube in general. Like, it's both of our careers.
She did parodies and I did just like music videos. You can't see my muscles, but they're big. To prepare for the race, we bought a bunch of really amazing outfits.
Right.
So we're gonna stand out, not only with our character and amazing personality, but our outfits are just gonna shine.
We're evil. I mean, we may look sweet and nice, but we're evil. You look at us and you're going to be like, oh, I just hate that team. We come off like confident, which we are, and they're not going to like us, and that's fine.
Honestly, I think that we kind of represent so many cross sections of America. Obviously, we're African American, so there's kind of that, but also we're Muslim, you know, we're physicians, we're twins, we kind of speak to, you know, little segments of the population.
You know, when you look at us initially, we seem like we're identical, you know, but then when you get to know us, we're different, and so I think people find that kind of interesting as well.
Go! Which of these teams has what it takes to cross the finish line first? We do! Find out on an all-new season of The Amazing Race.
What team are you rooting for? Who's your favorite team from the cast preview video?
I can't see who's going to win this. I mean, if I came down to it, be that one sort of generic straight couple.
Dating team.
Dating
the guy that looks like Dax from TMZ.
They seem like kind of just like, middle of the road, hardcore. They can make it through. Maybe the Buffalo team, the cigar smoking guy. I mean, maybe. But I mean, those are the only two that I can see going all the way in it. Of course, I'm one to talk, but
really, not roller derby girls, not the twins, the new twins.
No, the twins look weird.
Ooh.
Gay.
Wait, who's the gay couple? Is there any gays?
Yeah, where are the gays?
Yeah, the
no
twins.
No gays, no brownies. No.
Well, there's the twin doctors.
They're not brown.
Oh, okay. What are they?
What are they not?
They're black. We're brown.
They have Asian this season.
Asians don't count.
They don't count. She's gonna shave her head.
Oh, she is?
We'll get some head shaving.
Oh, okay.
What do you guys think about the fact that they're drilling in the people's biggest fears, like spiders, head shaving, like they focused on that in the preview video. Clearly, that's going to come back up.
Well, I mean, it was interesting because I remember when we were auditioning, that was a big part of it. Was like, what are you afraid of? What have you done? What aren't you afraid of? And then it never really seemed to come up again in any of the challenges. So maybe they are hitting home on the tasks.
Yeah.
But then again, it doesn't really matter what your biggest fear is because you just work through
We didn't have any really, except eating the fallopian tubes. That was the only thing semi-gross, but we didn't have any fear factor stuff in our challenges. There's nothing really, and like Josh said, they asked us during the interviews, like, because me and Natalie had long hair, they kept on saying, so what would you do if you had to shave your head? What would you do? Would you guys do it? We were like, dude, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. We're not really thinking too much ahead about anything.
Why don't you guys say, like, I've said this to Michelle 15 times. When they ask you your biggest fear, why don't you say, like, be comfortable beds?
Yeah,
And
I thought about that late, and I was like, I should have said something. I said, like, snakes. Yeah.
Because you love snakes.
No, I said I was petrified of snakes, which she is.
Oh, okay.
So, twins, favorite team so far, and I think I know what you're going to say.
The roller derby moms. No, mine are the hockey brothers. Oh. Mine are the roller derby moms.
I love it. We've got a little clash going on here.
Yeah, like the MILFs, they're definitely strong team. But I would say my favorite team is the hockey brothers.
The guys are big and buff, and you know from some of the challenges that having to carry all of that weight is going to kill you in some of those challenges.
Yeah. Yeah, and the girls, the roller derby moms are definitely tough too, and they're strong, and they're smart. They're moms. They've been in situations that obviously the hockey players don't know how to deal with. They're moms, and you learn a lot being a mom, I'm assuming.
I don't know if the hockey or the roller derby moms are as tough as, I mean, just because they're roller derby moms, you say roller derby, you think they're going to be really tough, but they just don't come off as really tough. Yeah. They seem like just kind of moms that roller skate on the weekends or something.
Somebody's gonna eat their words.
And where can they teach you at, Josh?
Yeah. But then people also said that me and Natalie didn't look tough because we was doing stupid yoga in our introduction, and we looked like Indian people, like whatever. And somebody even thought that we were praying in our intro video. We were like, dude, we were doing yoga.
And some people also thought that gay goat farmers couldn't possibly win it either. So
guilty, yes, Josh.
Yep.
But that was all part of my plan.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Be deceiving.
Evil gays.
We had your back.
Yes, when everybody was saying that me and Nadi were homophobic, yes.
Yeah.
I so wanted to beat the crap out of somebody after that one of those. So
I should say, twins, you do realize that you were on this with gay people.
Oh yes, exactly. Well, they call us racist and homophobic, so I guess we just only love brown people and each other, and only straight brown people we like.
Well, you couldn't love each other.
I do. I totally want to touch on that for a second. I definitely want to go on record as saying the Twinnies are so not homophobic. I got tired of answering that question. Like, we got along so great, and anybody that watches that scene where they call us evil gays and all that, you can just see us laughing together. So I'll spend the rest of my days listening to them.
Thank you, Josh. We love you.
I think your cast was really different as far as the kumbaya thing, and I think we all that watched it as intensely as we watched it knew that after the fact, after everything was over, that there wasn't going to be any animosity. Where other casts that they still hold their grudge and they're ready to like walk on the other side of the streets. It's very obvious that it was dropped and it was all good. So those that really watch and really know and can see through everything. Please.
Yeah, and for our cast especially, I mean, we were so bitter, and me and Eddie were just angry at the world when we lost. And being in New York and seeing Josh and Brent run in for the million, it all at the end felt like everything happened for a reason. Like for me and Eddie look back, we were like, now I understand why people were saying everything happens for a reason, and the fact that all of us can get along, and Abby and Ryan are really close to us right now, even though we orchestrated that U-turn to get them booted off. That for me is like an example of like how people, how you can. I mean, even I don't know if I was Abby and Ryan, if I could be friends with me after they had $2 million on the table and they had a potential of winning because they were definitely badass. They were the biggest competition for me and Nadiya that we thought, and I mean for them to be cool with me and Nadiya and be friends with us, it speaks volumes about the kind of people that they are, and our whole cast. Yeah,
it's all about respect. Like we respected every team, every player on there that we had. They're all great.
Absolutely did 100% on that one.
What do you guys think of the twins? The new now, are they twins? The blondes. Just the blondes, John Wayne and
Kenya Boone's. Descendants.
I think our blondes were hotter, but these blondes, we'll see. I don't know. I think our blondes were definitely. If you're talking about no big impression watching their clip, except that she is a famous somebody.
The whole challenge for them is if one person is saying you might find love out there, how did it work out for you girls?
Well, at the end,
I'm sitting here.
The final four, I was with 3 gay guys, one guy with a girlfriend, and one guy with a fiance, and Nadiya.
So you didn't find love. I guess
love.
Right, yeah, but you still keep in touch with that cab driver in Moscow, right?
I don't know, the Bangladeshi guy from Dhaka. The Dhaka bus driver. He's trying to get his green card,
We should have had the third gay guy, but he's a little busy with Sherry and Joy and Whoopi right now. Otherwise, he would have been here for this, too.
I just think the blondes will be fine for a while. I'm middle of the pack type running. They just need to, grab like an express pass of some sort to solidify a final run for them at the end. I think that they might be somebody that can be in there for a while.
And you can't underestimate the fact that they're in that band and that they travel together. Knowing how to travel and dealing with the stress of travel and not sleeping and where you're going to sleep and familiarity with airports and all that's a big leg up.
And at the end of the day, I'm kind of like, rooting for them by default just because they're a girl-girl team, and I would love to see a girl-girl team win the whole thing. Yeah, totally.
It's been a while.
Caitlin and Brittany, even though they got kicked out early, it was kind of like a weird situation. Brittany really surprised me. I thought she was going to be super high maintenance, but she got down, she got dirty. She wasn't like, what she came off as, so you never know with blonde girls. So was Caitlin. Yeah, Caitlin was hardcore too. So. Yeah, exactly.
What about, and we're not really going to dwell on it a lot, but what about a Trey and Lexi update? Do we have a Trey and Lexi update? How are they doing?
They got engaged. Me and Nadiya are going for their wedding in May. He proposed to her on the 1st of January, I think, on a huge bale of hay in Texas.
Of course.
That's it, I guess.
Well, congratulations, Trey and Lexi. Now that the season is over, I don't have to pretend to hate you anymore. Because I can't love all the teams. That's not interesting.
No, Eric, you were definitely diverse for sure last season.
Oh, I'm going to be diverse this season with douchey YouTube people. Which, no offense, I love him. I love you. Let's, date. But I just think if there was a YouTube person, it would not have been me, because I could not do any of the stuff you guys do at all. But I just thought it was funny that they picked them. Do you guys like the YouTube team? The what's-his-face, who's probably has almost as much money as you, Josh, from playing a stupid game? Oh, wait, I'm being too negative with them. I love you.
I just like that they've called YouTube their career. I mean, that's like...
It is a career. They are like loaded off advertising money.
Yeah, I mean...
Are they really rich?
Yeah, They got...
Like, how rich?
I don't know. Last time I said somebody was rich and I said $5 million, I got laughed at as that not being rich. So
no,
Eric.
Yeah, whatever. We're not even going there.
I mean, here's the thing with them.
Joey and Megan, that's their names.
Joey and Megan. Go ahead, Josh.
Joey and Megan, here's the thing. I mean, it's really interesting when you have performers on the race. I mean, look at the Chippendales. They're like, what amazed me the most about the two of them was that they were always in a great mood. They were always like smiling and had a good outlook about things, and that comes from being a performer, I think. And so obviously the Joey and Megan are performers, so it'll be interesting to see if they can keep up the act through all of the stress and the pressure, because it is really hard. And it'll be interesting if they don't. It'll be fun to watch them crack. Or that optimistic spirit and good attitude can take you really far just on itself.
Yeah.
So you think it's an act?
I think that they might be like Jack and the Beanstalk. Like they might be like annoying but funny at the same time, because Jack and the Beanstalk, they were so weird and so annoying, but on film they were actually really funny because they were so freaking weird.
Jack and the Beanstalk. Are you talking about Monster Truck?
No, Gary and Will.
Gary and Will.
Okay. Oh yeah.
But yeah, these YouTube people, I hope they unravel in front of everybody. I think that'll be funny. Yeah.
I think they're going to bring a lot of entertainment value as far as, what they do outside and how they got casted. That's one thing. What they're going to bring to us, like Josh said, is going to be, can they keep the act up? I don't know if you guys have went back and looked at any of their videos that they have put out there, but it is blatantly simple as, how do I keep my teeth white? I use 3D white. Like, it is that pathetic. I'm sorry.
Let's not do that.
Yeah, so go for Crest, and then you might get casted in better, and more competitive shows over here.
I'm gonna put it out right now so I can reference this all season. I'm going to hate you, Team YouTube. I'm kidding. I just can't I'm just saying it now. I don't need like ABBA coming at me. Don't need that again. Which team do you think is going to struggle the most, perhaps be the first out?
I actually sort of think it's the twin doctors there. That would be my thinking, because I think they're probably really smart and really capable, and I think they're going to second guess themselves into oblivion right away. Because I mean, that's one thing. If you are really smart and strategic and all that, you can, in the beginning when you don't really know the game and how it's run and what's coming up and all that, you can really overthink it, and that's how the first person gets out.
Yeah, I would either say maybe the Asian girls. They look they're not Asian. No, yeah, they are. The orange team. They look very passive. See, I didn't even remember them from they're really just blah. I didn't even remember that. I just watched them on the clip and I already forgot about them. Yeah, so they just seem very passive, very passive. And then maybe even the rednecks. I feel like the Alabama team would probably be good. I don't know why. I don't know if they're like Monster Truck. I think the most, I don't know who's gonna suck the most, but I think that the most annoying is gonna be the newlywed pink couple.
Max and Katie.
Yeah, what's up with these cans? He's as brown as me.
Oh, Thank God. Look, on your season, there was no drama. You were all like, let's hold hands and skip around. Let's all be friends and help each other.
There was drama. Okay, Eric, there was drama.
Well, since we can't talk about that. And that'll be edited out.
We had thieving people on our...
Yeah, so Max and Katie, yes, they look like they're gonna bring the drama hardcore. I think they're gonna backstab non-stop as much as you can.
Well, I think that they're gonna be interesting to watch. Of course, I think in his bio he says he's like the new Rush Limbaugh or something. So that automatically makes me not love them, but they're the closest thing to local for us since they're upstate New York, and and who knows, we might run into them sometime. So I'm gonna say I'm not gonna pass judgment yet. They're clearly setting themselves up to be a certain character in the show. So we'll see if they wind up being that or not.
Did you, Twins and Josh, did you guys watch the actual clip for Charles and Winona? Did you watch their actual extended thing? All right, let's try and watch this because I think this is the best.
My name's Chuck McCall.
I'm Winona McCall.
We're from Daphne, Alabama. We're been married 14 years.
16.
16 years and been living together 24.
Yeah, I wanted to feel his curls. This is tamed with spray gel.
Believe it or not.
See it without. Wait till he doesn't have spray gel on the race.
She's a beautician and cuts hair. So we watch the show and it's like, there ain't nothing we can't do on there. I guess outside looking in, it all looks easy, but let's see what happens this time.
All the years we've been together, you've had me do so crazy. This has got to be the craziest.
I love hunting and fishing. And if you ever seen my house, you'd probably die. I think we got 60 dead animals on the wall, just mounted, that we've caught and killed and over the years.
He says we, he means he.
She made fun of me because I packed a little side bag. I got like some 600-pound test string in it, a tube of super glue, some duct tape, and just in case things go wrong. We're in it to win it. We've come a long ways. It's been quite a challenge for us, so we don't want to walk away with second prize. We want first.
Yeah, you're gonna be first, all right. First out. See you later.
Yeah, they remind me of the Monster Truck a little bit.
I think they missed the calling for Buck Wild, so.
I like his attitude. I do. Like, he's like really excited and happy, and that is a huge thing in the race. It really is. If you go in with a good attitude and good spirit, it can get you through some of the toughest parts. Now they're gonna fight. Like, they are really gonna fight.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be fun to watch, though. I think so too.
I was scared of this whole side bag with the 600-pound test fishing line and the duct tape and all that.
Are you allowed to have a side bag? That's what I found interesting from that. They were like, we have a side bag with duct tape. Are you allowed to have that?
Yeah, you can. You can bring stuff. I don't know about duct tape. We didn't bring anything to prepare. Like, we didn't even bring a notebook. We didn't bring pencils. But everybody else had like Chippendales had a whole like fanny pack of Boy Scout shit, like
and cuffs and tie.
Yes, we didn't. Me and Natalie only had clothes. We had nothing else.
Yeah, I mean that's the weird thing. You can bring whatever you want. You can bring 8 suitcases if you want. You just have to deal with them.
But you can't use it in a challenge. Like if it was repair a tire, you could break out your duct tape.
In Bamboo Challenge, Chippendales had gloves, and they used gloves, to maneuver the bamboo and avoided splinters and stuff. And Nadiya, our fingers were completely bloody.
We had gloves from the farm that had those little rubber dots on them, and that's what we used when we moved the ice.
Yeah, we didn't have anything, me and Natalie.
But then again, it also could have not been helpful at all, and then we would have been stuck carrying them.
Yeah.
Well, future racers watching this, duct tape, gloves, any other thing?
I'm telling you, the biggest thing we had was the flashcards. You can't bring anything printed, but you can. We brought blank flashcards, and we drew like pictures of a plane and pictures of a taxi and pictures of a train, so you could just hold them up to the cab driver and be like, airport, train station.
Oh.
Over and over again.
Language barrier, little cue cards. Sweet.
Yep.
There are people out there, like ex-Big Brother people, that actually charge people to give that information. So, well, Josh, you don't need it. Twins, you could do some race training for people and charge them like $500 an hour.
Is there any gay couples or gay people?
No, it's just us. We're on the outside again.
I already told you, the twin doctors.
Oh, yeah, but they're Muslims. No, they're just nerds. They're just nerdy.
Yeah, they kept saying they have a secret in their special interview, and
they're Muslims. Oh, really? They're Muslims, so they can't come out as gay. Their heads will be chopped off.
Well, you know, it might wind up being one of the hockey guys, so you never know.
Yeah, no, I don't think we have a gay, an out gay couple. John and Jessica, California, like they're the Ernie and Cindy. I feel like of this season.
The father-son duo seems good.
They
that
do
makes
seem
me
good.
sad, that one. Yeah. So I think that they're definitely going to be, like, I think they're going to use that to their advantage as much as they could to get everybody else around them to say, oh, okay, we'll help you with this because of your journey. And I hate when people play that way on the race. In any game, but for sure on the race.
You think they're going to play having cancer?
I think that they're going to use having that they struggled together and went through this struggle together, not the actual illness itself, but the journey that they took together. And I think that's going to play on people's emotions. Look, I got girls nodding. I must be right.
Yeah, but look at it this way. The dad's older, and you bring what you got to the game. I was older, not as old as him, but I was older coming in, and I wasn't anywhere near as fit as like Trey or those guys. And so you bring what you have. If you're a people person, then you bring that. If the guy's got to work on sympathy to stay in the game, then let him use sympathy.
I still say it's going to be 80s curly hair guy in Wyona. Chuck in Wyona is going to bring all the crazy that we have missed for a while. I mean, last season we had some good stuff, but it really wasn't like the high maintenance, oh my God, we have to tune in. Well, the last time we had something like that was with Rachel Riley on it and her meltdowns, and then all the combativeness of going on with Ralph and Vanessa and Border Patrol team. What, Eric, with that face?
Josh appeared to not care for Rachel Riley, and I just want to say, Josh, she's very nice in person and got a horrible edit.
Oh, I have no doubt of that. I know about good edits. I know about bad edits. What I actually don't like that kind of drama on The Race. I like that kind of drama on Big Brother. I like that kind of drama on other reality shows. I don't like that kind of drama on The Race.
I'm going to agree to disagree. We need like a little bit. We need a little bit of drama. I don't think we need Big Brother drama, but we need like a little bit more suspense and not to feel like
I like drama between the between the team members. So like couples. I like seeing couples interact and how they deal with each other. I don't like it seeing between the teams themselves because there's no point. There's no point in fighting with other teams or whatever. It's all about how well you get along with your partner.
No, it's not. I agree with you, Eric.
Oh, see, and that's just it. I really think YouTube is going to wind up cracking and they're actually going to chip at their friendship because they are young. They're probably, inexperienced as far as traveling goes. So the first thing that happens is that you start to chip away on people's, imperfections, and that's going to be the blow-up part right there. So the team is going to implode from the inside out. Like, that's an automatic drama.
And this just in, they haven't done a video together in a really long time.
on our season, me and Nadiya and Abby and Ryan, we really did, clash a lot, and we definitely didn't like them, and they definitely didn't like us. But we would fight, but then we'd be fine the next second. So the drama was just like, it was like real, but it was just like, not, it was like, all in good spirit at the end of the day. We didn't really hate anybody. No, even. And the thing is, for me and Natalie, we were really trying to tone it down. That even if it didn't come out that way, that was me and Natalie toning it down. Like, all right, we're gonna be on national television. We can't act like complete assholes, like complete jackasses on TV. So that was us like reeling it in.
That was you reeling it in.
How many? We had a count going on about how many times you said something, cursed out your sister, or called her a bloody fool. Like,
okay, we bloody is not even the bad. Like we would be.
No, I get it.
But they would be like, at one point, I remember this is like the best time when we found the express pass and we realized we were first. People were cursing so much. Our camera guys was, stop dropping the F-bomb. I won't be able to use any of this film. We're like, oh shit, sorry. Like so much of our film was just F-bombs the whole time. Everybody was like, what are we gonna use from you two? Like it's just F-bombs and Yeah, no, I'd like to see drama. I'm always down for people fighting and being mean. I loved Rachel and what was the other girl's name? Rachel and like the girl with the titties.
Vanessa
and Ralph.
I loved Rachel and Vanessa like being mean. And I don't even think they were that mean. It was just entertaining to watch.
Oh yeah, yeah. Isn't she in jail? That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah, Vanessa had a drunk driving.
So with this whole new cast and everything like that, I really just want to see right off the bat. You know, they say what something's happening. Somebody's going home like immediately.
3 teams. They say 3 teams in first time in Amazing Race history. 3 teams are quitting on the first episode. That's what they said in the preview.
Whoa. This is an exclusive.
CBS Sunday, February 17th. Get ready for the most thrilling, exciting, most fun-filled adventure in the world.
Unbelievable.
The new Amazing Race. 11 new teams race around the planet for $1 million. Go! But for the first time ever, 3 teams will quit before the first episode ends.
I'm just so tired.
Well, thank you guys so much, Josh, Natalie, Nadiya, for being on the show, and thank all of you at home for watching.
All right, you guys, thanks for hanging out with us, and hopefully we'll see what happens with the new season of The Amazing Race.
Thanks for watching, and you can always check out to see what we're up to at Beekman1802.com.
Bye, guys. This is Natalie and Nadiya, and remember to follow us as well on our Twitter.
Now, don't forget, all season long, and it's coming up soon, I'll be doing my comedic recap videos. I'll also have the racers on as they're eliminated, and we'll be doing more shows like this for all of you guys. So don't forget to follow on YouTube or subscribe in your favorite social media website. Links are below. Now, that about wraps up everything for this week. See you guys all next week. Bye for now.
Blooper reel.
Yeah, we're a big fan of blooper reels. Twinnie.
All right, hi. I'm Natalie and Nadiya. and you can find us on Twitter at Natalie EEN and Nadiya AA. Yes. Josh, put him on the bottom, Eric.
I'll make Josh do it. That's all right, Josh. You get on that.
Okay, can we do a redo? That sucked.
Yeah, go ahead. Try again.
20.
No, they're talking to each other, fool. No, they're not.
Evil gay.
They're not talking. What is he talking about then? Hello?
20.
I would like to see drama like maybe, I don't know what really watch Survivor or Big Brother, but I guess the people on those shows are way more cutthroat and mean and evil compared to Amazing Race people, I guess, in the past. But
why don't you try that again, Mrs. I would like to be on All Stars and I support CBS?
I don't really watch anything. Oh my god. Right here. That's all I'm gonna say.